Who say power no day? Kisi Jabez there. Power. Also, always been one more to form one brand and the whole thing there. Also, almost shout out to Kofubi about month or yeah, charge. Now, one charge, no, it been Borgana main, but also, according to history, no, MPP Batina Punyam. Now, what we get more the way you be, but to pay for binum. Kenneth Furiata, yes, the ex-finance minister Kahon. Now, so no pony did it. Oh, apart from not a son super cracker, one company be of an SML, no contract to be. Not as in Brofuna to be shame. Hey, no, young kind of car, a month for you school. Because it's couple bob on 125 million church chima into book and fan oye Sakada Rupukan to tone.
The question is that the OSP will charge the following persons with various corruption and corruption related offenses before the end of November 2025. 1. Kenneth Nanayao OFORI, former Minister of Finance. 2. Ernest Akori, chef de cabinet to Kenneth Nanayao OFORI as Minister of Finance. 3. Emmanuel Kofinti, former Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority. 4. Amishadai Owusu-Amoah, former Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority. 5. Isaac Krensel, former Commissioner of the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority and General Manager of Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited. 6. Kwejo Damwa, former Commissioner of the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority and Member of Parliament for German South constituency. As part of the process, the OSP will seek to recover the financial loss caused to the Republic from the persons listed above. Also, the OSP will recover a total amount of 125 million cedis from SML by way of a disgorgement of unjust enrichment of overpayment by the return of the benefit of this amount it obtained unfairly at the expense of the Republic. This amount was arrived on 2 considerations. First, the participation of SML in the public revenue assurance regime was based on largely undeserved automatic payments detached from performance. Second, the figure was adjusted on a quantum meru basis. This is a legal doctrine that developed the English common law as a form of implied contract or quasi-contract to ensure that the person who conferred a benefit on another received compensation, even when no valid contract existed. The courts introduced the doctrine as an equitable remedy to prevent unjust enrichment, recognizing that fairness sometimes required payment even without an enforceable agreement. In the present context, the OSP configured the doctrine in respect of adjusting the fair value of the investments made by SML in pursuance of performing its obligations under the various contracts, even where the contracts were procured unlawfully and even where services were minimally performed or not performed at all, on the back of SML's reasonable expectations created under the various contracts which were awarded to it by high-ranking public officials who represented ostensible authority and statutory and regulatory compliance to that private company. The investments include the setting up and maintenance of 2 offices by SML, one in Accra and the other in Tema, the hiring of employees, the payment of the employees' salaries and attendant statutory payments, the acquisition of vehicles, the acquisition of and installation of ultrasonic meters and automatic tank gauges, and the procurement of a transaction value assessment system, TVAS.
10 months ewo yura Jomahama amemu.
Yes.
Ne den wa ya de den no nya de.
Me fi se ode na amemu no kotutu Akuffo Addo ho de abeka so esenti. Maka se oh yes. Me maka se Ghana for no yenyi eru Akuffo Addo amemu no free. Ya bakosem.
Oh senior.
Because so kai bi areba ho. I'm telling you.
Yenyi say.
President
now wedi 8 years. Akuffo Addo from 2017 2020
it was total waste of our time.
Now
obi member jeje meto wo to hwenso ya modi amami me no gwa watwato
yeah
na ja bobo sika nyina no de amam na wo so woni nyame kwa pam bi se wo de membi sika kwa kotu amna $97 million no dia kotu amna and now call reja samna na da ho ana papa no sorry every month or this salary free man There's a chroma crano, your bunk of 4 buses, or my baby mismanage the economy. To one penina, what 2 amano, Bosome near said Chiareca, near some state security, near South to fuel Amano, your mother garden boy, your mother age. Now, wait at the end of Moby. Meanwhile, the current president is traveling 22 hours to Japan. And guess what? Okodu Japan, no, or the company friend Diggers, Akoyen Shaya, Diggers, for 4 years, no, Bebre say $100 million. Meaning, say, Sasikano, no, to Quacopeno. No, if you chroma on your Kodia Tuamna.
And an Akuffo.
So, why do you expect to say, because Yenina Mamunu, Yemi, your room fear? Me wrong. It's as one man room fear, Wakuma, Ubenya heart attack.
So, why are they? On your free senior school, one
free
district, one factory, one village, one
roads, one district, one factory, Yanko, or time, Hunan Yedru. NPP manifesto on trade, a royal and Chamati the truth in
okay.
I know this shame will say, ye bear one district, one factory. And until a bino party ni winnie about one. The presumption was that Mobile Manaba ye Sadian. Or move free so royal and Chamati, yes, and your mana. One Ebema Ajidin and Untino or contest be internally over pointed to industries near ya one crankre or Mubaya and a president different or Coty secretariat to give to him credit Cotanano. Or if we are as you or be or no any vision or they are or you free as the command give to him credit. And Allah no more a train for 1 year. May say me try me propose and I'm saying Baby boat and not. Oh, Kumasia. Me koko do ma mi ono nche me nkofo proposals obodi aba anye bo floater e plantain chips so say ma me wotia party akọ promise Ghana for so obodi industry se ba me ba 20 proposals e wa bo float plantain chips bo float na we betu ka Ghana for omo hu se a pascal abana ni mbegu ase no ansa na omo sade akọ ma oral anchemante na omo de koma no ma sheda man budgetary allocation of less than 400 million cedis.
Yes.
Now, on my time, in the same way, no, more than 2 billion Ghana cedis at the Akoma vice president at the year or the policy be by your friend Napco. Napco ne the year will be a tertiary institution where we university where we polytechnic. Ne ma me tua wholesale for boarding say one of their own to be nyaduma bia adwuma obeya na say ye be soma so public institutions but so me so a ne ye tua 700 cedis. Is that the way we run the country? Abra say sika no we the command the trade and industry ministry ama Emma no the year the 1D1F ehye kena enka ankwankwa dwumadie no ebetumi akwa assess sika na hunsi hunwo fom na omotumi de bia omunwumam na sa nwuma na ba be fa the very graduates na ye no wa anye ne sa enunti no and the money yes but even with that limited budgetary allocation of less than 400 million oral and Chamati because of the credibility nito banks no eboa no the 3 billion Ghana cedis kan ho answer na war free war more ban ni no na watumi aboa ma wo ma ye 296 factories at various stages of completion. That is the money we are talking about. Na ye betra han mo na if we one more person be hu nanim no on be so mo twese no